Minx, I don't even think, no one's told this story. The love triangle is getting a little confusing. Why are you grabbing each other's faces? Myth and I both look to see Milena jumping out of the hot tub like a dolphin, wearing nothing but a G-string. And we both look at each other and we're like, yep, okay, great. I want to start off on a positive note and say, like, it was sick and it was cool. And I'm proud of myself for doing it, but holy shit, I don't know if I will ever do it again. Like, because what would happen is I couldn't enjoy the event at all. Like, people are like, oh my God, I had so much fun. And I'm like, really? Was it worth it for like the sake of my friends having a good time? Yes. Was it worth it for my own mental well-being? No, not at all. I don't know how to quantify worth it. I'll say like money, views, actually weird when you think about it. For all the work I put into it, I didn't have like long streams, if that makes sense. Both of my streams were just 2 hours long. So it's a little cuckoo bananas when you think about it that way. Number one question, when is the next one? It is not going to be Halloween. It's not going to be Thanksgiving. It's not going to be Shitmas, okay? Those are not coming up. If anything, it'll be in January or February, but don't count on anything, okay? The next one for sure is just Con. The whole point of this was Con is hosted by Milena, Camp is hosted by me, and it's every 6 months.
What about the confessionals?
So the saddest thing in the whole world is the confessional booth. So the confessional booth was up for 2 days, and that's when the most people used it. There was 30 minutes worth of content that none of it got recorded. None of it got recorded. There was no audio. I genuinely cried my eyes out when I figured that out. What was it? So what it was it was in a closet. We had a closet with a table and a camera and a chair, and you'd go in there and you'd push record and you'd talk. Did no one test it first? You're correct, Alana. No one tested it first. I hate tech. You guys know I hate tech. I hate tech. I paid someone to come take care of it all and they didn't test it. I was heartbroken. I was so heartbroken. I walked past the confessional booth and I just had this feeling, like just this gut feeling. I was like, I just want to make sure it's working. So then I go on and I like push play and I check it out and it didn't record any of it. And it was just like one tear slowly comes down my cheek and I'm like, you're kidding me. And then I go next and it still wasn't recorded, and another tear, and then I go next and it's still not recorded, and then I just started sobbing. I was so sad. I was so sad. All it was, guys, is the mic wasn't plugged in all the way. That's literally all it was. The dumbest mistake ever. So what I did was, you know, I got it back on. We lost 2 days worth, so there's 4 days total, but one of the days is like checking out or whatever. So then I get it back on, I get it working. I think we have 10 minutes because everyone was just like over it at that point, right? Everyone's tired. No one's going in there to do confessionals. So I went from 30 minutes of content to 10. I got a lot of compliments, I will say. I think I was so lost in the stress and the sauce of it all that a lot of the compliments I was getting and still getting, I haven't really absorbed them because I just feel like I didn't do that good because I didn't feel like I did good. Does that make sense? So the whole time I was just stressed about everything going on. I didn't feel gratified. I didn't feel like I accomplished anything. It kind of sucked because I know you guys really, really loved it, but I couldn't even come up for air. And so I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to my therapist about it, but I couldn't absorb any of it. Are things awkward between you and Hassan? No, let me clear this up. If something was on someone's stream, they made all the money, they made all the subs, they made all the ad revenue, and that's how the cookie crumbles. That's how it works because it was on their stream, and that's fine. The whole reason I sold merch chat was because I didn't want to deal with the politics or the dynamic of people having to split money. Because if everyone splits, if I'm like, hey, we're gonna have this event, everyone pay this amount, this amount, this amount, and then like some people get a stream and some people don't, then that sucks, you know, if everyone pays the same, but then some people make more money. And so instead I thought to myself, well, I'll sell merch and I'll just pay for everything. I think this is why context is important with the Hassan thing. I was supposed to pay for the shooting range because the whole idea is I paid for everything. So normally what was supposed to happen is Ms. Kiff was supposed to come, right? Ms. Kiff was supposed to come, and so that day was supposed to be a mini golf stream on Ms. Kiff's channel and then a IRL gun range stream on Hassan's channel. And so I had called and found a mini golf place and, you know, was going to pay for that whole thing. But okay, so how do I explain this? So I was supposed to pay for the gun range. I emailed them and they're like, oh, we don't take cards over the phone. I'm like, can I Venmo you? They're like, no. And I'm like, okay, they don't take it over the phone or email. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to the gun range because I needed time to breathe. So I said to Ludwig, I said, hey, you're going to go to the gun range. Will you just pay for it? And then I'll pay you back. So we don't have to worry about the dynamic, right? And then Ludwig goes to the gun range, but he leaves early for Mogul Money and he forgets to pay for it. So then they go to leave and it falls on Hassan. And so then it just like was never intentional. It was never an intentional thing to have Hassan pay for it. Yes, he made more money during that stream than what it cost, but it doesn't matter because it was something that I was supposed to pay for and I had said I was going to pay for from the beginning. That's the point of the merch. I had assumed Ludwig had paid for it until the next day when I hear, you know, Hassan being like, oh, are you going to pay me back? And I was like, oh, shit. I didn't realize that Ludwig hadn't paid for it like we had talked about. I was just planning on paying Ludwig back because paying your boyfriend back is much easier and whatever. LSF doesn't care about context, of course, but all in all, the entire thing cost about, without Kickball, it cost about $60,000. My goal was for it to cost $20,000, but so much stuff got added, it cost about $60,000. Now, that doesn't include a lot of stuff that we're missing. So what I'm gonna do, because merch did so well, and I wasn't trying, my goal was never to make money off of the merch. My goal was to break even with the merch. What I'm going to do, because it did extra, is I'm gonna ask each person how much their flight was, the people that flight out here, reimburse them. Anybody who wants to be reimbursed for anything, I want to try to do that. Another issue that I'm sitting on is the Airbnb. I don't know what the final fees are going to be because what happened was people found the Airbnb and like the minute we would spill a drink or something, people would clip it and send it to the Airbnb owners. And so the Airbnb owners would like text me like the minute it happened, and anything that happened, they would compared to, so what normally happens when you stay at an Airbnb, say you spill a glass of wine and you're like, oh my God, and you feel so bad, and then you clean it up and then they never know. But instead the Airbnb was like watching over us, like a little kind of invasion of privacy. So it's a very interesting situation. Believe me, I am one of the most empathetic people in the entire world. I am so empathetic. So there was a dog bed that XQC stepped on and it broke. That stuff happens. Like, that's forgivable. And so I text them instantly. I sent them a picture. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. We broke this dog bed. I'd love to get you a new one. They're like, oh, don't worry about it. Just throw it away. I forgot to throw it away when I was cleaning everything up. So it's still there. After we leave the house, they text me and they're like, oh, yeah, we thought we could fix the dog bed, but we can't fix it. So you're going to need to pay for that. And I'm like, you told us to throw it away. I put all this work into it. I should go out and celebrate, right? But instead I don't. Everybody else goes to the club. I sit home and I clean the entire house. The guys in the house are like, cutie, just come out. Like, just come out. We'll just pay the extra fee to clean it. And I'm like, I can't just do that because that like adds stress on them and I feel bad. I don't want to leave this house messy. I don't want to leave it messy. I just want to clean it. So yeah, so I spend hours cleaning it. Then I get a text the next day and they're like, hey, we have to send in extra cleaners because it smells like booze. And I'm just like, number one, you only know we had booze because you were watching the streams. You wouldn't have known otherwise, because I'm not even kidding. I cleaned stuff that wasn't even ours. Like I cleaned up stains and stuff that wasn't even us. I'm so happy to pay an extra fee. I feel fine because I'm gonna pay the fees anyway. They like saw the clip of Will climbing up on the roof and then they texted me. They're like, oh, we're having a roof guy come because it caused a leak where he climbed up on the roof. And I'm like, number one, it hasn't rained. So where is this leak coming from? And so then I message Will and I say, hey, where'd you climb up on the roof? And where he climbed up on the roof is on a completely different section than where they're saying a leak is. So yeah, next year we're just gonna use Hassan's house for sure. So camp was inspired by Con, except for what I noticed at Con, and I think a lot of people noticed, is there was a lot going on at all times, but nothing was like too structured. And I come from a place where I have this thing, it's like super cool. It's called an anxiety disorder, where I like having structure because I think you can get more stuff done. And so my idea when I went into making camp, and camp came from a place where after Con, I said to Milena, I said, hey, I want to host the next one. And I came home, and the second I got home, I have this notebook and I just started writing ideas for streams. So what I did was I made this, which Amru, who is in chat, is amazing and made the website, which I think was really, really helpful. But I tweeted out the website and then it got like put on LSF, and then the comments on LSF were like, God, this is so annoying. Like, this is going to be so structured. This is going to be so boring. I can't believe they have a schedule. And I was like, oh my God. And I got really self-conscious. So then I deleted my tweet. And then LSF has the audacity to then have comments on streams like, I didn't even know this stream was going on. A schedule would be nice. And I was like, honest to God, run it down mid. Like, holy cow. So I know in the future just to live my life and do my schedule, because holy moly. So this was the schedule, but then this was the only required streams. So the red were streams that I said, hey, you have to be there if you're coming. I need you to go to these. And then the blue streams are, these are just gonna be fun. You don't want to miss out on these. So that's kind of how that worked. Oh, this gives me anxiety thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna have to do this all over again. Do you guys see my tweet? This was all in the span of like less than a week. This was all in a span of a few days. You guys are all saying kiss the homies, but you know for a fact if I was out there doing this, I would have DMs telling me I was a cheater. But no, if he does it, he's kissing the homies. Double freaking standards, dude. If Minx and I were to kiss, number one, if Minx and I were to kiss on stream, it could be like sexualized and banned because perverts like Seer. No, I'm not jealous. I'm just saying I want equal rights. If Ludwig gets the pass to kiss all the homies and it doesn't count as cheating, I should be able to kiss all the homies and it doesn't count as cheating. Yeah, look at this is not casual. Like, why are you grabbing his face? Why are you grabbing each other's faces? Why are you holding his arm like that? Like, what is going on? It's uncomfortable to look at. It can't be just me. I'm pretty sure I'm being cheated on and I have the excuse of I'm like, well, it was funny. One day I'm gonna walk in on Ludwig just like going to Pound Town with Austin and I'll be like, haha, LOL. I feel unsure about what's allowed and what's not. Because I've said to Ludwig, I've said, yeah, you can kiss guys. I don't care. Ludwig has kissed guys multiple times. He does it for attention, I think. But this feels like a lot, chat. This is a lot in like 2 days. This is 2 days. These are 2 days. He's wearing the same outfit here that he is here. Should I be concerned? Dr. K, do you have an opening for 2, please? Need an opening for 2. Soda massage your feet. A foot massage is different than a kiss. I saw people saying that. They're like, well, Soda massaged your feet. Yeah, he didn't massage my lips. Also, for the record, that was a card. Can we talk about Soda massage my feet because he got a card that said massage my feet? Ludwig, in none of those situations, was playing a game where he got a card that said kiss someone. Austin got a card that made him kiss Felix, and then Ludwig got jealous and kissed Felix. He had no reason. The love triangle is getting a little confusing. It's getting really heavy on one side with all of these people Ludwig keeps kissing. I'm obviously joking. I think it's very funny. Listen, all I can say is I'm gonna kiss him. Next time I see any girls, I'm kissing them all over the face. Story time? What's this?
Still do this. I go to the mall, I get a good bench, and I watch people.
What? When you were young?
Yeah, I've done it since I was
You still do it?
14. I still do it now.
At a certain age, it becomes creepy, though.
I mean, I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
I guess, I mean, I could tell them.
I was watching you because I have a girlfriend, not because I'm weird.
I'll be honest, man. I went to a recess one time, like a little elementary school recess.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, that's the end of the story?
Yeah, that was it.
What?
Okay, this is why the Airbnb hated us. I get it now. They think we're all pedophiles and like, oh my God, that's why the Airbnb hates us. This guy's talking about being a pedophile. Fucking Sears talking about selling cocaine. Melena's hungover every day. They're like, this is a liability having these people in our house. God damn it. Day one. Dude, what is this? I actually don't know any of these clips.
Okay, somebody's bound to be in here. Boo! Boo! Oh! Guys, listen. No. This is not here. Yeah. Just not here.
I love that he's like, oh, nothing happened. It's fine.
There was nothing going on. You know how the internet is like, they tend to take things. We just don't really
you thought they were gonna like make something like, yeah, no.
Really misunderstand.
No, don't do that. No, you guys are chill. You guys are
It
good.
wouldn't be anything like that.
No. So you being here isn't weird at all. Yeah. Oh.
What was that?
He grabbed his butt so intensely. That's funny. I didn't get to see any of these clips because I was, I was playing. Oh, the best one, I saw this clip on LSF and the title was my favorite streamer's dead or something like that. Or Shitcam, no, Shitcam took a dark turn, that's what it was.
Do not help them.
Later, we're playing Marco Polo, and Minx decides to jump into the pool, face down, and then float there like she was dead. And so I do the thing that a normal person does. I slap her in the face so she'll get her head up. She does not lift her head up, so I have to pull her by the hair. I had to pull her by the hair to get her head up, and then she was like, ha ha ha, that that was funny. And I was like, no, that wasn't funny. You're a monster. What is wrong with you?
Ah! Listen.
That's so gross.
Chance, listen. I have bad news. I have bad news. I'm sitting in the trash, man. When did you find me? How many people did you find before me? Chance, listen. Tell me, please. 4, 3, God. 4. You're taking a shot. I worked so hard for this, man. Listen, Chance. I can't even get out. You've never had a real job, Chance. It's tough for you to face the reality. You didn't work for shit. It literally smells so bad. Whoa! Oh!
That's so gross. I can't believe he did that. And the thing is this jacket he's wearing, this is Sears' jacket that he took into the dumpster with him. That's not even his jacket. That's a bad friend. But let me pull up day one and see if I have any stories from day one. That first day, everyone got checked in. That is the night of drunk Milena and drunk Minx. Here's what happened. We get in the hot tub. We have a grand old time. We're splish splashing around, okay? And then we get out of the hot tub. You know, let's watch a movie together, roommates for the week. Then, you know, Myth is talking to me. He's like, oh, what are we doing tomorrow? Blah, 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 blah. And I hear a big splash in the hot tub. And I think to myself, what's going on? Myth and I both look to see Milena jumping out of the hot tub like a dolphin into the pool, wearing nothing but a G-string. And we both look at each other and we're like, wow, did we just see what I thought we just saw? And we're like, yep, okay, great. And her and Minx are living their best lives splish splashing in the pool, but the rest of us are sober. And we're like, okay, all right, we're done. So I say, hey ladies, seems like we're a little drunk. I'm gonna go ahead and take this alcohol away. And Nick is already asleep. So I grab the alcohol, I take it away. I'm like, can you guys get out of the pool so no one has to worry about you? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, cool. And so then I go and I start watching and I'm working on stuff for the next day. I was working on, what was I working on? Oh, I was working on the point board. I was getting the point board made and blah, blah. And then they're still splashing, splish splashing and like jumping. I'm not even kidding, jumping. Milena bruised her ribs, by the way, chat. She bruised her ribs. We found this out a few days ago. She went to the Instacare because her rib was hurting that bad. She bruised her ribs while drunk. So yeah, I'm happy I got them out of the freaking swimming pool when I did. So then Chance keeps going out there and they're like, hey, can you guys stop? Can you get out of the pool? I'm not having, like, this is annoying. And then they don't listen. I go out there again. I'm like, guys, this isn't cute. It's 2 a.m. Let's wrap it all up. And then Minx snaps out of it. Minx is like, okay, I'm sorry. Okay. They go in the other house and everybody starts going to sleep. And I'm like, where's Milena? Like, where's Milena? She is in the bathroom profusely vomiting. And we're like, oh my God. So then S-Fan's still awake. We're like, S-Fan, can you carry her to bed? So then S-Fan carries her to bed, blah, blah, blah. And that's what happens. I don't know how she lived. No one's told this story. When I finally get them out of the pool, Minx is like, she says to Milena, look, Milena, it's my nipple. And just like pulls her shirt over and shows Milena her nipple. And then Milena starts laughing. And I'm like, it's 2 a.m. So yeah, I'm not downplaying it in any sort of way. They're both doing very embarrassing things that if they heard about it the next day, they would be embarrassed. And a good friend doesn't let their other friends do embarrassing things and get drunker and drunker and hurt themselves.
It's actually a funny story. I jizzed in my pants to prove to myself that I could.
Really?
Yes, I was in school. I was in math class. Yeah, no. Look, I know that sounds weird, but I was like...
Did you like focus on the door? The pattern of the door looked like boobs?
No, I wanted to prove to myself that I could if I wanted to. Yeah. So I just really got to work on my legs. I was like starting a fire with my fucking legs. And
oh my God.
And I came in my pants. And it's actually a funny story. I just did my...
The amount of men in the house that were off stream would talk about cum and jizz and women. Look, I'm not dramatizing this at all. And you'll say this to Hassan and he'll be like, no, that didn't happen. No, that didn't happen. You not. I'm going full camera. This is so serious. Tuesday night, you walk into the living room and it is Hassan on one chair, Will on another chair, Myth, X, Lud, and Nick. No, Nick was gone. Soda. They're all just sitting there in the living room like this, like little girls with their feet up, listening to Hassan talk about all the people he's had sex with. I'm not kidding you. That is what happened. And they were just talking about cum and jizz. And it was absurd. It was, and Hassan will deny this, but it is what happened. It was, I literally couldn't sit in there. I had to walk out of the room. It was too much for me. Like, girls don't do that. Ladies in the chat, no. They were like talking about jizzing themselves and like what positions they liked the most. And like this one girl one time, like she like sucked me off so good. It was like, and I was like, and I was like, Jesus Christ. So now, you know, the next morning or whenever, they're all just talking about cum all the time. And they think it's fine. Too much cum.
Four.
This is the best clip of all of Shit Camp.
Four.
We have. Hey, do we have a big skillet? Sort of cooking oil. I don't think so.
Cooking oil? Okay. I mean, Melena's blocking half the things here.
Here, this beat is my recital. Here, I think it's really vital. To rock the rock and I don't know the words, but one to go. To rock around, to rock around, to rock around. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. Okay, sorry.
That was good. I don't know why the burner did that so much, but it did it. All right, day 3, here we go. Day 3 included, well, okay, day 3, there was a little bit of a mishap. We were supposed to do breakfast in the morning. Nick and Melena had a sponsor. They had a Whataburger sponsor that night, they flew back to Texas. Did a Whataburger sponsor, and then flew back to LA, which is like so much dedication and totally unnecessary. And who the heck would do that? That's so freaking sweet. So it was good because then it gave them a cooking stream opened up for SFan. And then the hike stream, people decided they didn't want to go on a hike and that Myth would do yoga stream. So I ordered groceries for SFan stream and they got delayed, which was like super messed up. And so then I'm supposed to help with the breakfast stream. And then a bunch of other people were supposed to do the yoga stream. And then nobody besides Will woke up for the yoga stream. And then I was waiting for the groceries and I fell back asleep for SFan stream. So they both got delayed. Ended up missing all of Myth's. And then I started the French toast stream and it was only like an hour long. And then they had to go to the gun range, which was on Hassan's channel. And then Mogo Money. And then what was after that? The PJ party. So long night. And then SFan squeezed in a workout stream too, which was nice. The issue was, yeah, we just were tired. But then when Nick and Melena got back, I asked them very nicely because they got a few streams in before Shit Camp started that were like really, really good. So I asked Nick, I said, hey, can Myth have your cooking stream tomorrow morning? Do you guys think you could skip one? And Nick was like, oh my gosh, yeah, like I'm so happy to have a day off, which was so sweet. So then we were able to give Myth a cooking stream, which was hype for, and we all woke up for that. Well, a group of us woke up for that. And it was awesome. There's still a lot of people we couldn't get. Like, Casey was able to have some really cool streams by the pool where she was just like smoking and people popped in, but that was pretty hype. Seer and Minx, neither of them squeezed in streams, or Adept. So I feel sad about that, but it was just a loaded schedule. Anyway, day 3, we're gonna see a mix of those clips. So this is hard to watch sober. Listen, everyone was a little drunky here. This was very funny, but watching this sober, it's hard. This is a little hard to watch. Nick is so ugly. This is a little hard to watch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna suck the semen out of your dick and you don't have a choice.
Jeez.
You're gonna die, motherfucker. But first you're gonna impregnate me.
Oh my god. Chance.
Here we are at the gun, we're gonna shoot guns real quick, gonna be so cool. Quick impact, gonna be tough, gonna shoot my pops, gonna pick you. Every day I wanna shoot a gun.
Why was there so much singing? What was happening in camp? Why is there so much singing?
I can't stop. That shit's fun. Wanna shoot a gun, yeah? That shit's fun. Wanna shoot a gun. That shit's fun. Wanna shoot a gun. That shit's fun. Wanna shoot a gun. That shit's fun. Bang, bang.
Yeah, Camp Rock next year.
Kill you all. Bang, bang. Oh, oh, oh.
I don't know what to say about that. Besides, they're a bunch of nerds. I don't know what to say.
Let me come to you.
See, that's not what I expected to hear tonight, cutie.
No, I got it.
Oh my god. Oh no!
Yes!
Ew, my feet are so fucked up. Look at my weird ass toe.
Yes! Let's
I didn't know when to stop.
What the?
Yeah.
Keep dancing, I dropped the phone.
You like my grandma vibes, and I have grandma pubes.
Why did he say I have grandma pubes?
Where do we go now?
Dude, one of the lines from the Airbnb people is they said, I thought this was supposed to be a professional streamer event. And I was like, yeah. Is that not? I'm confused. It was.
Here's my card. Let me see what the fuck.
Wait. Who's gonna make
Give a foot massage to the person on your right.
Oh no!
For at least 30 seconds. Or
Hold
both
on.
of you take a drink.
Mud, look, stand down. Mud. It's okay, dude.
I'll only do it with permission.
it's okay.
I swear I'll drink
okay.
otherwise, but she has to drink too.
Can I have that card, please?
Okay,
I wish Nick would have gotten that card.
30 seconds.
My feet were so dirty. I was running around all day. I don't feel bad about it.
Oh, your foot is so gross.
I want the lowest rating on Wiki Feeds that I can get.
Even I wouldn't do it.
Dude, I love it. Soda pops my toes. It hurts so bad.
Get in there. Deep. Use your thumbs, pussy.
Dude,
Yeah.
Popping your toes.
Bro. Ow. I'm so grossed out for it.
30 seconds.
That's so funny. Or after that, everyone just got in the pool, hung out, nothing crazy. And then the next morning we had the final cooking stream, the kickball, and then the final stream of Shit Camp. Wait, is this when I threw it over the fence?
Oh, almost.
Oh god,
Oh, he misses.
This is when he said he touched me, but I didn't think he touched me, but I had no memory. But then I was gaslighted. I was like, did you touch me?
Oh god.
It doesn't look like it. No,
He misses.
because it didn't even move.
She screamed for her life.
Slow it down. Okay, chat, let's see if it hit me. Now we'll know. Was it all a fraud? Did it actually hit me? Doesn't look like it. It goes right underneath my leg. Oh my god. That's actually absurd because I purposely wasn't dodging it. Oh my god, that's crazy. Wow. I did that on purpose. I'm amazing. I'm actually amazing at sports and you guys don't give me enough credit, so.
Everybody, this is the final day to get camp.gg merch?
Yeah, final day to get camp.gg merch. If you want to get it, I need you to buy a lot so I can reimburse Hassan for all the food he ate.
What the fuck? Everybody.
He never knows what's going on. He never knows what's going on.
Soda. When you're watching Ludwig, all right, you know how it is. What can you expect?
Cringe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Cringe was an answer that I did remove because I thought it was too mean. If you don't believe me, which Google form did I use mods for this? I'll show you guys right now. It wasn't that much cringe. For the record, it wasn't that much cringe. Just 10. Just 10. Not the least amount, though, I will say. It's fine. It all worked out, huh?
Yeah, good answer.
On the board.
Are you kidding me?
That is definitely on the board.
What?
No, that's on the board. Even they agree it's on the board.
Wait, when I watch him on my stream, all I have is pepper pains. It's only pepper pains.
It's on the board, cutie.
It's on the board.
It wasn't there.
Somebody find it.
See my face? It wasn't there. Not a very good liar.
One more time.
Is it on the back?
Are you sure?
Adept, are you sure?
Wow, you deleted it because it's your boyfriend.
Son says, wow, you deleted it because it's your boyfriend. I said, no. Schlatt finally turns up. We did tell Schlatt we'd wake him up. This is our fault.
Alright, for this one, fuck the buzzer, just raise your hand.
Is that Schlatt?
What? Why?
Because the buzzer yes.
Wait, Schlatt's been here this whole time.
Yeah, you're sleeping. I walked in on.
What?
We didn't know he was here.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh no, he was here this whole time.
Kickball ruined.
My man threw so many curveballs, dude.
Did you not wake me up, guys?
Sorry.
And then the clip to end it all, chat. Is it for camp? That's all. That's it. I hope you guys have had a fun week.
I enjoyed winning a lot this week.
Hey, shut up!
QTCinderella?
Cutie, thank you.
Organizing this whole thing.
Also, hearts and chat for Finn behind
Hearts
the
and
camera.
chat for Finn.
We're not gonna pay him.
Hold on.
We gotta
Hold on. You know who needs to blow this out? Chat needs to blow it
I
out.
think Nick needs. Oh, that's cute.
Go chat.
Chat, you can blow it out. Ready? One, as hard as you can. 1, 2, 3.
Yay! I am so happy that you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of work. It will happen again. Let me recoup for a while. So, you know, we'll have a year until the next camp. The dog is barking and ruining my moment. But I cannot explain to you guys enough how none of this could have happened without all of those streamers taking time out of their weeks and days and coming to it and giving up their own streams, giving up their time in order to leave their house and come stay with a bunch of other big babies. It literally could not have happened without all of those people showing up, and I can't say thank you enough to them. I can't say thank you enough to Finn, but it was great, and I appreciate all the nice messages I've gotten. I've gotten so many nice messages, and it feels really great to know that you guys enjoyed it. And I've made so many great memories with every single person that showed up to this. I've gotten to know them much more, and it feels nice to, you know, feel like you are making friends. And yeah, I appreciate everyone for being a part of this. Thank you for buying the merch. The merch is what paid for this. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Bum bum RSHITCAMPSONG song. RSHITCAMPSONG song. And if you don't think that we could sing it faster, then you're wrong. It'll help if you just sing along. RSHITCAMPSONG song. Ludwig.
SHITNMPSTOP. Talking to my girlfriend, please.
XQC. Okay, good. It will help if you just sing along to our SHITCAMPSONG song. Our SHITCAMPSONG
It's the wrong version, but it's okay.
song.
It still has Ms. and Maya in it.
Think that we could sing faster than you're wrong. It'll help if you just sing along.